In March of this year, a constituent of mine, 24-year-old Rebecca Coriam, disappeared whilst working for a British employment agency on a Bahamian-registered, American-based Disney cruise ship in international waters off the coast of Mexico. Rebecca was living her dream, working as...
In the early morning of March 2011, a mysterious disappearance occurred aboard the cruise ship Disney Wonder that would leave investigators, journalists, a 24-year-old youth activities worker from Chester, England, and a grieving family searching for answers for years. The missing person was Rebecca Coriam. Her sudden disappearance in the middle of the ocean quickly became one of the most puzzling cases linked to the cruise industry. Rebecca Coriam was born on 11 March 1987 in England and grew up in Chester with a strong passion for working with children. After studying childhood education, she decided to pursue an adventurous career that allowed her to travel the world. That opportunity came when she joined Disney Cruise Line. She was hired as part of the youth activities team, a role responsible for organizing games and entertainment for children on board the ship. Friends and family described Rebecca as energetic, responsible, and enthusiastic about her job. Working on a cruise ship was demanding, but she enjoyed the lifestyle and the chance to visit different places while doing meaningful work with kids. In March 2011, the Disney Wonder was sailing from Los Angeles toward ports in Mexico, including Puerto Vallarta and Cabo San Lucas. The cruise was expected to be routine, just like many others Rebecca had worked before, but something happened during the night that would change everything. On the morning of 22 March, Rebecca failed to report for her scheduled shift. For a crew member known to be reliable, this was unusual. When co-workers realized she was missing, they began searching the ship. Announcements were made over the ship's communication system asking her to contact the crew office, but there was no response. The last confirmed sighting of Rebecca came from CCTV footage recorded around 5:45 a.m. in a crew lounge area. In the video, Rebecca is seen using an internal telephone. She appears visibly upset and is pacing while talking. At one point, a fellow crew member walks by and asks if she is okay. Rebecca replies that she is fine, though her body language suggests stress or emotional distress. After finishing the call, she hangs up the phone, pushes her hair back, and walks out of view. That moment would become the final known record of Rebecca Coriam. When she could not be located anywhere on the ship, officials began to suspect that she had gone overboard. The captain informed authorities that the ship was approximately 600 miles off the Mexican coast at the time. Search efforts were conducted, but no trace of Rebecca was found. Because the Disney Wonder is registered in the Bahamas, the investigation was led by the Royal Bahamas Police Force. A detective was sent to examine the case after the ship returned to Los Angeles several days later.
New clue in the search for the young cruise worker turns out to be recent activity on her credit card. It's one of the few hopeful signs the family's received since she vanished in March.
In early May 2011, a few weeks after Rebecca's parents returned home, her bank sent them an email saying that someone had tried to gain access to one of her accounts on April 19th. The fact that her credit card's been used could only mean that someone has stolen it, or she's still alive, her father said. Her bank card was not among her possessions. A few months later, an uncle of Rebecca's said the password to her Facebook account had been changed. He did not know by whom. And then, one day before the anniversary of her disappearance, Rebecca's father received an email from a woman claiming she had seen Rebecca with a dark-haired man in Venice the previous August. That would have been 5 months after she disappeared.
However, the investigation quickly became controversial. Rebecca's parents, Mike and Ann Coriam, later criticized how the case was handled. According to them, the investigators spent only a short time aboard the ship and interviewed a limited number of crew members. Passengers were reportedly not interviewed at all. The family also stated that they never received a full official report explaining what happened. The lack of information fueled suspicion and speculation. Some people believe Rebecca may have accidentally fallen overboard. Cruise ships can be dangerous environments, especially late at night or in rough seas. A sudden wave or loss of balance could potentially cause someone to fall. Others have suggested the possibility of self-harm.
When the Disney cruise ship Wonder returned from a 7-day Mexican cruise early Sunday morning, it docked in the port of LA with one of its crew members missing. 24-year-old Rebecca Coriam of Chester, England, worked in Disney's youth program. She vanished 5 days ago while the ship was on its way to Puerto Vallarta. Cruise passengers were aware of Coriam's disappearance and the efforts to locate her.
They told us over the loudspeaker several times that they were looking for her.
Okay.
And then all of a sudden they said they still hadn't found her.
The cruise line issued this statement today. We have been doing everything possible to find Rebecca Coriam, including conducting multiple shipboard searches. Rebecca's disappearance has been difficult for everyone at Disney Cruise Line.
But we didn't notice anybody panicking or, frantically going in and out of rooms or...
I actually didn't even notice. I didn't even notice the search. I mean, it was... they said that they were searching, but it was nothing obvious.
But one passenger heard something much more ominous.
I talked to one of the people that pick up. They said that they found her shoes and her belongings, and they have a feeling that she might have suicided. Very quiet woman.
Rebecca Coriam's family boarded the Disney ship to speak with investigators and gather their daughter's belongings. Coriam's roommate reported the young woman had made a phone call early Tuesday morning, but then failed to show up for her shift.
Reports indicated Rebecca might have been experiencing emotional stress before her disappearance. However, family members strongly dispute this idea, saying she had plans for the future and seemed excited about continuing her career. Another theory involves foul play. Some critics argue that more evidence may exist that has never been released publicly. Questions have also been raised about whether all CCTV footage from the ship was reviewed or shared. Adding to the mystery, Rebecca's body was never recovered. In cases of people going overboard at sea, recovery is often extremely difficult due to vast ocean distances and powerful currents. Still, the absence of physical evidence makes it impossible to confirm exactly what happened. Over time, Rebecca's case became part of a broader debate about safety and investigations on cruise ships. Because ships are registered in different countries, legal responsibility for investigations can become complicated. This sometimes leaves families feeling that cases are not fully examined. In 2016, Rebecca's family reached an out-of-court settlement with Disney. The terms of the settlement were kept confidential, and it did not provide a clear explanation for Rebecca's disappearance.
Told she'd gone missing, and we went over on the Friday to Los Angeles, onto the ship. We've seen CCTV footage of her making a phone call. We don't know what was in the phone call. And when she finished the phone call, she just walked away, and that's all we really know to this day, really, is she's just gone missing from that.
How difficult has it been for you, Anne, to deal with this nightmare?
It's been absolutely awful. The last 6 months have been so hard, not getting any easier. The thought of another 6 months not knowing, we don't know anything more, do we, Mike, than we did that phone call on the 22nd of March. It's just been so hard for us all as a family, all the family, and my older daughter as well, missing her sister.
Rachel, how's she been coping?
Very difficult. She's trying to put a brave face on for ourselves, really. But we just miss her desperately now. It's the longest that we've ever gone without seeing her.
For Rebecca's parents, the pain of not knowing what happened to their daughter has never gone away. They continue to raise awareness about her story and advocate for stronger laws regarding investigations of missing persons at sea. Rebecca Coriam left home to travel the world and build a career helping children. Instead, she became the center of one of the most haunting maritime mysteries of the modern era. Somewhere between Los Angeles and the Mexican coast, in the dark waters of the Pacific Ocean, a young woman disappeared, and the truth about what happened that morning may still be waiting to be discovered.